Hi everyone, welcome back to In the Library. I'm Bill, your personal librarian. On today's episode, we're going to take a quick down and dirty look at ACX, the audiobook production and distribution system. So, come on in, take a seat, and let's turn some pages. Okay, so here's the homepage for ACX. ACX stands for Audiobook Creation Exchange. It is an Amazon-owned company, and anything, as you can see here, that you do through ACX will be available on Audible and Amazon and iTunes also. So those are your retailers that your products will go through. When you sign up for ACX, you can sign up as a producer or as a rights holder. That's what this means, titles accepting auditions. Producers are the actual voice talent that does the narration for the audiobook, and rights holders are usually the author of the book or the publishing company. They are literally the entity that owns the rights to the book itself. So you cannot have two accounts, one for each, under the same email. So if you want to have two accounts, you're going to have to use two different emails, just so you know. I have mainly a producer account since I do the audiobook narration. So that's what I'm logged into right now. Once your account is all set up with your samples and your bank information, they need that to send your royalties to and your payments to. Once that's all set up, you can go into titles accepting auditions, which is what we have here. And you can choose your genre. Gender means whether they're looking for a male or a female narrator, or sometimes they do both. They just pick from what they have. It doesn't matter to them, the gender of the narrator. Royalties, and what kind of books you're looking for, what language the book is in, what kind of accent they might be looking for, the vocal style, the vocal age. You can sound younger or older than your actual age. So when you go for things, don't think about your actual age, think about the age that you sound like. Okay? How long the project is. There are really, really short projects, less than an hour, and there are projects that go up to 20 hours. And what that's referring to is the finished recording, not how long it takes you to make the recording, but the finished product that your customers will buy. That's what that project length refers to. And they have some other things on here too. Yep. So let's take a look at 50 things to know about birds in New Jersey. So when you go into something and you're looking at something, whether or not you want to audition for it, here is all the information that we saw on the other page. And this is specifically what they are looking for this project. The date posted to ACX, the original publication date, that means the actual book itself, when it was published. Amazon rank, the Amazon rating, Click here and you can actually view the Amazon page for the physical book and get more information about it there. So they're looking for an estimated length of just over an hour for the finished project. The project budget is royalty share, so that means this is what I do almost all of my books through, is royalty share. So generally that means ACX gets half of the profits, the rights holder gets a quarter of the profits, and then producer, the narrator, gets a quarter of the profits. And it's for as long as the book is available to be sold, you get your piece of the profits. Doesn't matter if it's 3 years or 85 years. As long as the book is being sold, you'll get a piece. The other way to do it is a fixed price or a one-time payment, where you agree on whatever amount that is in the contracting process, and once you get paid that's it. You never get paid again for that work. Royalty share, you get paid less each time, but over the course of time, you would probably end up getting paid more than you would with one-time payment. Word count is the word count of the physical book. The language is the language that the book is written in. Distribution is exclusive, and territories is world. So when this book was put up for sale on Amazon, it's not it's worldwide distribution, right? It's not specified for a particular country or a particular part of the world. This book is everywhere, all around the world. Exclusive distribution means that Amazon is the only place you can get the physical book. So we have about the title, a little information about that. The audition, sometimes there's just a little paragraph written in here. That's what you would use for your audition, or you can download the file. Just depends on how the rights holder set up the audition process. So you would record your audition, which I'll show you some that I did in the past in a minute. You would record the audition and upload the file, and then do your little, it says optional for the message, but I always send them a little message, sort of like a cover letter kind of thing. If you get chosen, you will produce the audiobook, which we'll look at in a minute. And then once the audiobook is up for sale, this will be where the information is on the sales of the book. So let's go into a project that I've done, and we'll take a look at that. These are all the books I've done. All right. I was looking for a particular one, but that's okay. We'll do this one. So this is an early book that I did, a little under about a third of an hour, very short book. Oh, okay. So here's the audition file, and here's the cover letter that I did. I mentioned that, chemistry is good to see chemistry so available. Former science teacher, you could want to tell them something about related to the book or what the book is talking about and kind of relate it to yourself to explain why you think you should be the one to narrate the book. All right. I don't know what that's all about. But so here is all the recordings for the different parts of the book. Mandatory is opening credits and closing credits and audio sample. Audio sample is when people go to the book page on Amazon and the other retailers. It's a little sample of the book. You want that to be 5 minutes or less. Closing and opening credits are also mandatory, and there's a very particular format for that. So you want to put those in. And then the rest of it is table of contents. Like I said, this is an early one that I did. You don't really do the table of contents, but I didn't know that at the time. You can do opening credits and then go right into the first chapter or however the book is set up. You don't really need to do the table of contents. Let's see how sales are going. So I've sold 95 copies of this, or 95 downloads, I guess. And there's different types of units that you could be sold by. AL units are audible listener members using their credit. ALOP is audio listener members using something other than their credit. And ALC is not an audible listener membership. So it's just outside people. They don't have a membership. They're just outside people buying it. Bounties, this book has no bounties right now, but bounties are usually when you are a brand new customer and it's your very first audiobook that you're buying through this system. The rights holder and the narrator gets a bounty. So it's a little bit of an extra bit of money. So that's that. Over here, you have available for sale. You have the submission date. So this is the date that I completed the work and submitted it for audio control. And then this is the date that the book went on sale. So my work on this is complete and it's up for sale. Some other little interesting things here about it. Audio Lab. There are certain items that you have to meet in your sound recordings itself, certain technical levels that you have to meet, which is a little bit beyond the point to this video. Maybe I'll get into it at another time. Let me know in the comments if you want to do a follow-up video to this. But you can get your personal audio laboratory where you can check to see whether or not it meets the submission requirements. And just a couple of other things here. You got audio terminology. You got all kinds of lessons and video lessons. If you're new, promotion ideas. And all kinds of other items. So that's just a very quick down and dirty tour of ACX. Let me know in comments if you want me to do further videos on more detailed items within the system, and or my step-by-step process on actually recording an audiobook. So there you have it. That's a very top level look at ACX, Audiobook Creation Exchange. If you're interested in more videos on exploring how to make audiobooks, let me know in comments, and I will have the link in the description to ACX so you can take a look at that. In the meantime, I am going to, for my next video, be doing an AMA. So that's Ask Me Anything. Family friendly only, please. So any questions you have about books or audiobooks or writing, about me personally, just put them down in comments or on my socials, and we'll take a look at that next time. And before we end, I want to just quickly shout out the First 10 Club. That is my first 10 subscribers, which I found out that I had on the same day that we recorded or uploaded the last regular video. So thank you to the First 10 Club. And if you want to join them, just please subscribe, like, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, all the rest of the good stuff. And so thank you to them, and thank you for watching today. And we'll see you next time. Keep on reading.